Here, we'll start in just a minute. You guys know the deal. Alright, you people will join in. Back for our Game of Thrones Super Mega Break. Just finished case 4. Really, except for the Sean Bean, wasn't a whole lot to write home about. So we are on to case 5 now. Still sponsored by Blowout. Yeah, the sketch cards are 1 per case in Season 5, aren't they? Oh, I pulled the checklist up. Oh yeah, the Dragon Glass. We pulled one of those the last time. That'd be sweet. And then Night Watch, we'll get one of those. The 2 cases of... I've only done 2 cases Season 5. I don't know, I'm trying to think now. I feel like I've always pulled the same guy. Which is, I feel like we pulled Edison every time. Okay, so sketches are not guaranteed 1 per case in this. Looking at the checklist. It doesn't have odds on there. Yeah, I don't know. One of those things they never, I guess they never updated. Just the light here a little bit. Okay, let's get started. Still got a lot more to go. Remember, we've got our Season 6 case, and then we have our archive box, and saving it for last, we have 5 boxes of Valyrian steel. They're off on the side. I just didn't want to completely clutter my desk. Don't jinx us, Adam. There's our autograph right off the bat. Something I forgot to mention when we were talking in the first case that we did, and I don't remember who mentioned it, but starting for January, we're going to try and do a monthly Game of Thrones. And we're going to start with that, with just an archive box of Season 7. Basically, what we're going to do is just kind of keep it small break, never more than 1 case, and, you know, try and, like, not messing with base cards. We're just going to do, there's our other autograph, just going to do, you know, 30 roughly picks, you know, depending on how it works out. So, like, say for that archive box, it'll just be a snake, whatever. I forget how many picks the archive box itself has, 60 something. Was it you? Okay, I couldn't remember. And we'll do is the way it'll start it'll be, you know, however many picks it is. Like I say, let's say it's 30 picks. I'm gonna make it where I'm gonna cap you at 3 picks, and that way it gives a few people a chance to get in. If you, and then after say 48 hours, if we don't have them all full, then I'll let you guys get more than 3. But I think we're only talking, you know, probably only end up being, say, 15 people or so. Got a sketch already. That was quick. The only thing, I've never done a monthly break, so what I'm not familiar with is how it works after the first month. Like how I'll have to look at some of the sports ones. You know, I would assume that when February rolls around, everybody who was in January gets first shot at their picks, and then if not, they drop out and somebody else can take their spots. And then I guess they're out of the break, you know, like when March comes around. That's what I'm just not sure how that part works. I think if we keep it, you know, as long as the price stays roughly, say, no more than $35 a pick. It should be a fun monthly thing. I'd be good for 1 spot. To start, at least, because again, since I don't do the autographs, I will fill up with what I need eventually. Well, if you check these breaks, if you check these breaks, isn't it every case comes out to 32 spots? I think that's what it is. I didn't, because you get there's 24 autographs. 25 would be the golds. 26 would be the foils. 27 would be case topper and promos. I mean, wrappers. Yeah, I just lost my... So, 25, 26, 27, and then usually there's 3 different inserts. That'd be 30. There's something I'm missing. But if you do the archive box that has more in it, we'll just snake it to the point where it's that same number of spots. So if it's more or less, then some people get 3 picks, or some people only get 1 pick. Just to, you know, keep it consistent. Because like I said, for the case itself, you seem to usually end up with the same number of picks in every case. Said I don't have the time right this second to look at it, but if you look at this break here and you see the breakdown for, you know, the 4, 5, 6 case, it's pretty consistent. All right, let's see who we got. We have Enzo Salenti. Yeah, so, and I think the archive box was 61 picks. Jessica Henwick. It's a nice pencil sketch. Who did this? I cannot read it. Hopefully I can see it better when I put it up here. I'm going to go right to it. Let it focus in on that. What does that say? H-I-C? Well. No, it's definitely not a glebe. I can't read what that name says. Looks like it says H-I-C. Here, let me see. Is there a cardboard connection? Did they put? They didn't put an artist list. Yeah, when I scan it in, we'll see if I get a better look at it. And then either it's not. There's no artist list on Cardboard Connection, but usually between Cardboard Connection, Jeff Allender, and Beckett and Rittenhouse's website themselves, usually there's. If you say so. He usually signs his entire name, though. But no matter what it is, that is a nicely detailed pencil sketch. Well, I'm assuming it's pencil. I mean, it's black and white. So. Autographs, I guess, are on the top. That's 2 in a row. Let me just keep going down that row. Give myself a little bit more room here. Okay, you have better eyes than I do. I should always check for that super thick pack, because we'll get the Night Watch no matter what. That's one a case. Then it's if we see 2 thick packs, then we know we're cooking. We'll have the Dragon Glass. There's the second autograph. I did not look to see either of them, so I do not know, good, bad, or indifferent. Gotta stop for one quick second. I'm sorry, I need to... Oh no! My daughter took my charging cable. My iPad is down to less than 10%. Can anybody actually hear that? I mean, I have it pretty low. I just don't know how well the microphone picks up. Yeah, you figure you just have to put it where you know, try not to do anything super expensive because it's every month. And there probably could be other, you know, other breaks on top of that. Or it might even, or maybe when something comes out, like say when Valyrian Steel 2 comes out, there's no monthly break because there's going to be that break. You know, or when Season 8 comes out. You know, doesn't have, I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be every single month. Because for a, you know, after a while, they're either going to run out of product or, you know, we can only break so many Season 7 archive boxes in a row. Because if it is, say it is Valyrian 2, that Emilia Clarke autograph is going to be in, I'm sure everybody's going to want to take their every penny they have and put it towards that break. Okay, Jonathan Price. And I tell you, I don't... One of these days I'm going to get lighting right. I mean, I'm sure it would help. I mean, and I don't know what other kind of camera I can get. I forget what model this is, but it was the... I think it was the second best one they had. Carrie Ingram. But it just, whatever it does is it wants to focus on what's behind me, not what's, you know, what's not... Boy, I cannot talk. What is not right in front of the lens? Not what is... I give up. Alright, I'm flipping these over. 3 boxes in a row where the autograph's on the top pack. So I think we've got a bit of a pattern here. I forgot to check for no, not here. No thick pack here. All right, so I was enjoying the TV movie talk we were having. I'll have to, if we have any, excuse me, any movies or TV shows that I've never seen before, I'll have to write some of them down, see if I can find them. I know I definitely, some of the ones that I remembered fondly, I had seen again, and they were total garbage. So a lot of the Japanese action shows I watched when I was little, like excuse me, like Ultraman and Johnny Sacco and those. Oh man, they were bad. I never knew how bad they were. Or what was it, Goldar? Does that sound right? I don't know if you guys watched any of those. Oh, Vikings are making a game out of it. 13-10, they're losing. Hey, are we going to be on a kick where we're going to get her every time? Again, not a terrible one to have, but still looking for a top actor. Hannah Waddingham. No. It does not appear to be a thick pack here. I'm just going to take the top ones off, move them to the bottom. I just took the top 2 packs off of each row. Oh, I forgot about those. Here's our is that mirror image? Why am I drawing a blank? Reflections, that's it. I knew it was something like that. So, John and Egret. I'm gonna swap out the soft sleeve. Only reason is because when I put it in the pack, it gets bent, and it's harder to put it in a top loader later. Oh, autograph. That one went out of order a little bit. Where'd everybody go? Roger Ashton Griffiths. And Jacob Anderson. We'll just start from the bottom. Oh, I forgot to look for a thick pack. I don't think so. And I don't think so. Oh, we jumped up to 8 watchers. How'd that happen? So who has recently joined us? How's it going, Dukester? What's it? What's the score now? I saw they were. I don't know, I have the Eagles game on next to me on my iPad. Not saying they got it in the bag, but they seem to be handling it. I would rather be watching the Vikings game to see how that one happens. Turns out, I mean. Alright. The autograph's been moving a little bit in here, but it's been either one of these top 3 packs. Nick Foles just went out of the game. They're not sure if he's coming back in. Yeah, we pulled a sketch in the first box of the Season 5 case. The Season 4 case, except for the Sean Bean, was pretty rough. You know, a couple of okay characters, but nothing, no ELs. Alright, this box is a lot better, at least in my opinion. I like Daniel Portman. Yes, we're going to do Valyrian last. I'm going in order. 4, 5, 6, 7, and then Valyrian. Keisha Castle Hughes. Eagles scored a touchdown. That should be it for that game. Yeah, that's the only thing that's kind of scary about doing loose boxes. Who knows what's already come out of it. You know, I'll be honest with you though. I mean, again, it's been a while. I don't remember, but I feel like the cases, excuse me, the sketches that came out of the Valyrian steel cases weren't anything crazy. Not counting the. Who was it? Was it Sicilian Slim? I want to say it was. When we did, we had pulled the Aria. What's the one insert set where they're the metal cards numbered out of 10 or 15? There's like 10 of them, but then like 7 of them actually had the original art in there, and we pulled the Aria of them. I want to say, yeah, I want to say that was Sicilian Slim. Got that out of the one break. There's our autograph. Nothing special. Yes, sketch effects. Well, since that one was like halfway down, I guess I'll... Well, I know some of those relics have really gone through the roof, but I'm guessing that like if we get the pins, that they're still not anything special, and the like if you get the Dothraki blanket, I'm guessing that relic isn't much of anything. What did you get out of your box, Adam, by the way? Brigitte Hort Sorensen. And hey, Ramsey, not bad. So out of all the games, the Eagles game is the only one that seems to be a done deal. They're up 24-0 now. 4 minutes left in the game. We're past the halfway point. This is box 7. Don't see a thick pack. Still waiting on our Night Watch, and we're still waiting on hopefully a Dragon Glass. Up, autograph again, first pack. Son of a bitch. Yeah. Is it really? That was a huge package, wasn't it? You had like a lot of cards in that. Six months? That seems a little excessive. That cannot be true. The worst part is the sketches. I mean, autographs you can replace. The sketches is a one of one. But you said that the scanning, the tracking never updated, right? Oh, wait a minute, was it? I don't remember if it was on the bottom or the top. I just don't understand. You just said 6 months. I mean, that more sounds like we're just hoping you forget about it. Or check out my cards is just going to make you wait the 6 months. Because they don't want to pay you. Because even boxes, they get run down the conveyor belts and oh, that's another 6 months after the 6 months. Alright, how do we do? Okay. Natalie Dormer. That is correct. If you take the insurance money, the package is now their property. You basically sold it to them. Oh, now this was a really nice box. Dean Charles Chapman. So we got husband and wife. A little bit of white on the bottom of the card. Actually, a little bit of white top and bottom. But where'd oh, there it is. I was going to say, where'd our key stopper go? I don't think it's a thick pack. Sometimes it throws me off because the packs with the foils only have one extra card in them. So yeah, I don't think that there is in this one. Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm not complaining with this. Here's our autograph already. I'm not complaining with this case. I'm taking these top three and putting them on the bottom. the overall on this is a lot better. Oh, no, there's... Did they only make one of these? Now this actually, though, it does have some variation to it, which is nice. Too. Excuse me. It's another Edison. Like I said, I think that's the only one I've ever pulled. Don't quote me on that, but I think. Alright, now we have 4 more boxes to try and get a Dragon Glass. I don't think Sophie Turner looks like that. Well, what I don't know about with that is, so he's numbered out of 250. Are the other ones numbered out of 250? Or say they're only 100 Jon Snows? There's our reflections. Starks. There you go. So that's our second one of those. Excuse me, but I bet because it was, there's what, 5 of them? Because I know it's John, Sam, Edison. Who were the other ones? Gren and Piper. I said I'm pretty sure I've only, that's the 3rd or 4th one. Alright, so Bears are up by 14 with a little over 4 minutes to go. And the Vikings have the ball.
Your spot important if I get this. Okay.
Who did the Chiefs play today? Because their game didn't matter, right?
God, shut up and just do it.
All right. So Adam,
This dog thing
Sophie
is
Turner let herself go.
Okay. That's good.
And she put on a few pounds while she was at it.
Leaves a turret. Make sure it's next to like a building or something.
Oh. No wonder he had good numbers. It was the Raiders. And Gruden destroyed that team.
Flash SBCs tomorrow.
Well, unless I'm missing it, since I did with the other one. I don't see any packs that are
in the SBC section.
So thick that it would be a dragon glass. Because that's a thick card.
Oh, shit. Reese, you've been really bad up top recently, so I think I should try a game up there. I mean,
I never liked him in announcing. I didn't realize. Like, I mean, I don't get why everybody was so high on him. Yeah, Tony Romo doesn't bother me too much.
No, I'm no rocket scientist or anything.
Actually, I'm really tired of Chris Collinsworth.
Other than the goalkeeper.
And I don't know if it's any more.
Goalkeeper, I'm not playing. I actually don't want to pick
Excuse me. But with him and Chris Berman, how many times I just have to keep hearing them talk about, I can't even tell what a catcher catch isn't anymore. From the Super Bowl on, that's all they talk about. It's very in. Oh, I thought you were just making fun of Tony Romo. Does he still announce Dennis Miller?
Well, we went out of goal 4 hours ago. You needed 1 win out of 6 games. You're still playing. No, you don't. You're a liar. Because
You'd have Dennis Miller and Rush Limbaugh
before I left, before that, like
announced together.
Ago, you were like, I have 6 games left. I need to win 1. And you quit the 1 really early on, and you went into your 5th game. That means at the very minimum, you would have 4 games left.
I don't know. We have.
I'll smash it with itchy girlfriend.
I guess I'm just used to. If I'm not an Eagles fan, but because that's obviously my local team, I will watch them, and sometimes I'll turn on the radio and turn off the volume on the TV. Yeah, I have no problems with Troy Aikman.
Oh my God, kick flash.
Like I said, I'm tired of Collinsworth, and even Collinsworth and Berman together. When I was younger, I used to like Berman when he used to do his, his back thing, for home runs, but that's about it.
I'm not fine. He has gloves on. That way, the goalie gloves on.
Looks like if the Bears can get one more first down, they'll win. Going deep. Why would you go deep? Oops.
I got blocked. I'm making no run. Shut up.
Oh, my bad. Minnesota still had the ball.
Use your second account.
Elizabeth Codwaller. And Rupert Vanistart. Alright, 3 more chances for Dragon Glass, 6 more chances for a big autograph. I don't think there's one there. And it does not look like there's one there. Gotta take the top 3 packs off of each row in case it was there. But there's just there's an institution in the Philadelphia area, so usually we will turn on the radio and listen to the radio broadcast and turn off the sound on the television.
You like to sing?
Goals. One second here. Oops.
No.
Alright, had to jump off for a second. Click that. Alright. But because well, he's actually Merrill Reese is nationally known. He used to do all the old a lot of the old NFL Films videos, because NFL Films, I don't know if they still are. They were in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. I used to deliver pizza to them, to the offices. I never actually saw anybody football wise there. Every time I went, they were always, I guess they would rent out the studios for other things.
I swear, one of the teams you put.
I always seemed to go and they were doing like how-to videos.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. My fault. Middle. That's just a good one. Have it. Pen. Oh no, I'm on pen. Oh no.
I think there might be a reflections in this one.
I don't know. I don't even want pens.
No. Thought I felt a top soft sleeve in there. Guess not. Well, that does it. The Vikings lost.
There's too much pressure. Yeah, we'll give you the next time. But like, you've got a 33% chance, a 66% chance of making penalties. And I swear, I always take a 33% chance. Who are they? hear Reese said if that was on target, it would have gone in. Only Reese scored the penalty, and that's shot right there.
Diobia Opari.
Gone. Right wing.
Michael Mickelhatton.
Bad. Reese, if they score, this is your fault.
Got to check for the thick pack.
Oh my God.
No. And no. One more chance for a
Oh my God.
Dragon Glass after this. And we have 3 more chances for a top autograph. Because I already got the first autograph and it is not a top autograph.
Oh, I tried to get not the penalty back. Okay, the only thing I did was miss the penalty. And then Reese is thinking, if I'm going to score, I might as well make it as far as missing as possible. Wait, what? How? You guys saw that, right? Oh. Why was there no advantage? That's racist. The thing at the top right. Oh. I know if that was on target, it would have gone in.
So our reflections. Jorah and Dario. So that's it for reflections. Dropping the base cards.
User.
Any of you watch the Orville? I've seen like about 100 commercials for it. I know a lot of people speak highly of it.
Take out the keeper.
Never watched Black Sails. I used to see... What did I used to watch? I used to see commercials for it. That's on Stars? Black Sails?
The pre-order pack.
Yeah, they just showed the end of the Seattle game. Seattle won the last second field goal, but I mean, I don't know if they were playing for any kind of position.
Yeah.
I think the only thing on Stars that I remember watching was Ash versus the Evil Dead. I don't remember there being any other shows on Stars that I watched that I can think of.
Hello? Hello? Hi. Nothing? He already ended the recording. I'm talking. I'm talking. Okay.
Did it again.
Okay.
Focus.
No, he's recording. No, because you have to wrap those couple.
And Carice Van Houten. That's what I mean. I remember watching Stars, but
Finish. I didn't really have any shot.
but not like I said. I only ever remember watching Ash versus Evil Dead.
What shots did I have? Rich had like 5 1-on-1s. No, how good your stats are does not mean anything.
No Dragon Glass.
No, I'm at my 3 now. decision.
Yeah, I bear. I watch some of the CW superhero shows. Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Black Lightning. I watched Cloak and Dagger on I forget what channel that was on. Freeform, maybe. I don't remember what channel it was on, but I remember watching The Runaways. Whatever channel it was on, I didn't have it. I know I watched it on my Fire Stick. I still need to finish watching all the... I guess I won't have to worry about catching up since they canceled them all. But I was 2 seasons in on Daredevil, and I didn't get to watch Luke Cage, Iron Fist, or The Defenders, or Jessica Jones.
Damn, son. I mean... Sure. Yeah, I did, but if I missed it, I didn't want it. But give me penalties. Yeah,
Like I said before, I think all the TV I watched when I was a kid, I was just getting ahead of the game for not being able to watch any TV now.
But like, be honest. Be honest. Okay, shut up. It's like I can't predict the future. I know the keeper's going to die. So just investigate it. No, because there's no point. It doesn't matter how good you are where you place it. It's just how lucky you. It's how lucky you are. Yeah. Whoever's closest to the rest. Whoever closest to the U.S. Whoever named the nurse union players gets penalties. Can you end the game, by the way? Do you have another question? Please, sir.
Alright, last autograph.
Pratt, you can't say anything about anyone else when it comes to shooting. Like, Pratt, you'll be right wing and someone will find you a goalkeeper.
Ross O'Hennessy.
What'd you say? Mustard?
And Charlotte Hope. Season 5 recap was better than Season 4. Still no huge home runs. Our Night Watch relic, again, Edison. I think that's the only one they ever made, because I don't believe we pulled anybody else. Could be wrong, I don't know. Got a nice sketch. I can't read it, but somebody else could. So it looks like it's Francois Chartier. So when it comes to the autographs, we got a couple of good solid ones. But again, no top. But Charlotte Hope, Rosso Hennessy, Carice Van Houten, Lino Facioli, Michael Mickelhatton, Diobia Operai, Rupert Van Stittart, Elizabeth Cadwallader, Elizabeth Webster, Ian White, and then here Dean Charles Chapman, and then Natalie Dormer. Funny thing is, they both came in the same box.
Blake's fishing string.
Yes, it is black and white only, that sketch. Iwan Rion, Brigitte Hort Sorensen, Keisha Castle Hughes, Daniel Portman, Jacob Anderson, Roger Ashton Griffiths, Hannah Waddingham, Natalie Emanuel, Kerry Ingram, Jonathan Price, Jessica Henwick, Enzo Salenti. So again, a better selection overall than Season 5, or excuse me, Season 4. But still looking for a monster. Alright, I am going to stop recording, save this video, get the link up, and then I will be back for case 6. So we'll see you in a few minutes.